Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is a super exciting day for me because I'm going to get my lips done. So I've just been to the gym, I did a glute session, now I just need to have a shower, have some brekkie, and then we're going to head up to Sydney. Okay, so we just had a yummy brekkie. We had bacon and eggs, and I actually ran out of bread, so I ended up having potato bake as my carbs, but not even mad about it. It was so yum. And I have my protein shake that I make after the gym every day as well. So now we're on our way to Sydney. I'm literally so excited. I'm getting it done at the Cosmetic lounge in Sydney. They have one in Melbourne as well. I have literally wanted to get my lips done for like 4 years. I've been following people who get them done and just thinking about it in the back of my mind for so long. Oh, is it gonna fall? Yeah, literally so long. Literally the longest time I've thought about getting my lips done, and I'm finally getting it. I'm so excited. I feel like I was always scared that they were gonna turn out bad. I'm just scared of the people, like my family. You know, they obviously have things to say about it as well, so I kind of was too scared to get them done, but I don't really have anything to lose. I can get them dissolved if I don't like them, but I know that I want to change my lips, so I may as well get them done. So I'm finally doing it. I'm so keen. So I'll show you what my lips look like. So this is them. So I do have lip gloss on as well, like a tinted lip balm. So that's what they look like. So what I really want to do is I mainly want to focus on my top lip because I feel like that's really small. So I feel like the edges of my lip are very like straight, if you can see, and then I just feel like my cupid's bow is just really small and my lips are just really flat. So I want my whole top lip bigger and I want it to be more like round. And then my bottom lip, I wasn't gonna get any in there, but I think I will just get a tiny bit just to like plump it up and so that it stays like in proportion, because I don't want it to look weird. But I don't want them to make it bigger like on the sides, because I've seen a lot of people like that and they look like kind of like square. So yeah, that's what I want to do. I was thinking, you know, I want to have more of a border because I feel like my lip just like melts into my face. I think if I got like that whole defined border thing, it might be like too much for my first time getting my lips done. I don't want them to look like really like a duck lip, I guess. So I'll get them done the first time, and then if I think I want my border to be more defined next time, then I'll just get that next time. Yeah, so I'm literally so excited. So I think we're like 20 minutes away now. I'm like early, which is good, because I'm usually always late, so that's good. And I probably have to sign a bunch of paperwork and stuff anyway. So yeah, I'm so excited. It's 100% going to hurt. Like, I'm pretty good with pain, but I just know it's going to hurt, because numbing stuff doesn't really work on me and my mum. So I just don't think it's gonna numb. Like when I got my eyebrows tattooed, the numbing like didn't work and it freaking hurt. Oh yeah, and I'm also thinking about getting anti-wrinkle injections too. So I've always wanted to have like more eyelid space, so I think I'm going to talk to them about getting an eyebrow lift. I'm just not sure like how much it would work, but I hope that I can get it done so that I have more room to like do my makeup on my lids. And then I want to talk to them about getting my masseter done as well, because I clench my jaw really bad and I get really bad pain sometimes. So I want to see how much that will cost and, you know, what the goes with that. And then I really don't want to go too overboard on my first time, but something else is like these lines here. I really don't like them, and whenever I smile in photos they're always really prominent. So I think I'm just going to ask them if there is something they can do about that and what the procedure would be, and then decide like if I want to do it another time, or if it's just like just a couple of anti-wrinkle injections, maybe I'll just get it today as well. But as I said, I'm really worried about like accidentally, like I don't want my whole face to change the first time I get anything done. So I guess I'll just talk to them about my concerns, and I'm sure they'll be good. I've seen so many reviews about them really caring about what you want and not like pressuring you to getting things just to make money off it. So I think they'll be really good. So yeah, I am so excited, so nervous, but I cannot wait to see my new lips. I took tomorrow off as well because I didn't want to go to work with them like crazy, but even I know they still are going to be in a couple days, so hopefully they don't bruise up and swell up too much. But I already told everyone at work I'm getting them done, so they're gonna be expecting, and like a lot of the girls there have them done anyway, so they're gonna be expecting it. But yeah, I can't wait, and I will show you guys what they look like afterwards. Hey guys, so my lips are all done. I'm really happy with them, although I kind of so the NAB, like all of NAB's systems went down, so I couldn't transfer money. I called them, I spent 40 minutes on the phone to them to see if I could transfer money online, and they were like, no, literally all our systems are down. I was like, can I go to the bank and do it? And they're like, no, you can't access your money at all, you can't do anything. So I was like, cool. So I'm sitting in, you know, I've had all my injections, I'm sitting in there for an hour trying not to have a mental breakdown, figuring out what the hell I'm gonna do to pay for these injections. They closed, I was still there trying to figure out how to pay. It was honestly so stressful. I ended up, thank God my mum had some spare money, and they ended up manually like processing on the FPOS machine from a photo of her card. Oh my god. But it's all done now. I'm really happy with them. So I got 1 mil in my lips, and they had like 3 like type sizes of filler, like thin, medium, and what's it called, thick. I don't know if they do that everywhere, probably, but we did the medium to get the effect that I wanted. So I did 1 mil, and I'm literally so happy with them. They're still swollen now, they're gonna go down, and they're not gonna be like as pouty as they are now, but even now I'm really happy with them. So I did end up getting, so I got the brow lift done, and then I got my masseter done as well, but those take 2 weeks to kick in, so I won't see results of them for 2 weeks obviously. But yeah, I'm really keen. She said like my masseter muscle on this side was like so strong, so she had to use like a really high dose. So the masseter was a lot more expensive than I thought it was going to be, but she said she had to use like in general you have to use like a really high dose of the Botox anyway. My brow lift was really cheap, so yeah, I'm really excited for those to kick in. Pain wise, so the anti-wrinkle injections, they were really small, and I guess because they're just going like into like a short amount of skin where it's like pretty firm, it didn't really hurt. It's like a thin needle. I feel like it's quite the same feeling as like dry needling. My jaw like hurt a bit more, I guess because it's like a thicker muscle. My lips, they hurt, they definitely hurt. It kind of felt like I was getting like a piercing every time they put the needle in. They numbed it, and it did get numb, like very numb, my lips, but I guess that's on the surface. Like when they're sticking a needle inside your lips, like obviously numbing cream on top's not going to be, you know, completely effective. So yeah, it hurt, but it was definitely bearable, like nothing I couldn't handle, and it was worth it. Like I'd do it again. And there's numbing cream like in the filler as well, so like the more they put in, the less it hurts like as you go. But yeah, they were really good. Like we had a really good conversation about what I wanted done and everything they could do, and she, you know, she filled them in at you know, 3/4 of the way and said, do you like that, or do you want a bit more? What areas do you want me to top up? Like how do you feel about them? So then we ended up just doing a bit more on the sides here, because that was like my main reason that I wanted to get fillers done. So yeah, that's all done, but we were there for like an hour and a half longer than anticipated. So we just went to a Porto and got lunch, because I was like, I can't be bothered to find a good restaurant and sit down and wait. I was like, I need food right now, and we love a Porto. So I had a big salad and a big old thing of chips from a Porto, and now we're just going home because, well, we were gonna go to IKEA, but I can't access my money, so we're not gonna be able to buy anything. This isn't really any point in going. I wanted to get like a desk for filming, but we'll just have to go another time. And after that, I'm just kind of over it. I just want to go home and relax and watch some TV because that was just like stressful, and I just wanted to cry the whole time. It was really awkward, and like the seats that you're sitting in are right in front of the reception, so I'm there just like trying to work out what the fuck to do, and they're just like all there. But I mean, what can you do? Like, they knew that, like, there was other people that tried to pay and couldn't pay because they were with NAB as well, so it's yeah, they knew it wasn't my fault, so it's whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna go home and relax. You're not allowed to lie down for 4 hours. You can't drink from a straw. You can't, they didn't say it, but I've seen other videos where they've said like you shouldn't do exercise for like a day or two. You can't like touch them because it can like change the shape of your lips, so you have to let them sit. They said for tonight I have to sleep on my back and not on my side, which is okay because I'm fine with sleeping on my back. Yeah, I think that's everything. I was so nervous. But I'm so glad it's done now, and I just can't wait to see what my lips look like. So tomorrow, they said will be the day that they're the most swollen, so I took that day off work, so I'm really glad. It shouldn't look so bad after that, but I've already got a bruise here, so, and even maybe a little bit there. Yeah. Oh, and they did it, they actually, I didn't talk to them about it, but they actually did like define my border a bit, and I'm really happy with that as well. So yeah, I will definitely update you guys on what they look like tomorrow. Yeah, anyways, we're just gonna go home and chill now, and then we're gonna get pizza later because Domino's is doing free pizza. Like, why? I don't know why they're doing it, but I'm getting a free pizza from them, and I'm not mad about it, so. Good morning, guys. So it's the next day, the day that they're supposed to be the most swollen. So they definitely are swollen. So I'll show you how they're looking at the moment. And I've got some bruising here, here, and then you can see all where the needles have gone in. So they're definitely very swollen, but I honestly can't even tell anymore. They just look normal to me now. I don't even remember what my lips looked like before. And I kind of love how they look right now. Except I feel like they are a bit pouty. And I feel like it's a bit up here. But that they said that will go away in a few days. So I'm actually loving how they look right now. So if they get a lot smaller than this, I'm definitely going to get more done. So yeah, they're like nowhere near as bruised as I thought, but they're definitely swollen, but I actually love them. The pain's gone down a lot. Well, it wasn't painful yesterday, but they were just like very tender yesterday. It was really hard to drink things and hard to eat things. It's still hard to drink, but I'm getting like more used to it now, and I'm just trying to be really careful because they said you know, you can't drink out of a straw, you just can't like put a lot of pressure on them. So I'm just trying to be really careful because I don't want to like ruin them. But yeah, it definitely is hard, and they do feel very different. Like I can feel them because they're what's it called, because you know, obviously they fill them up, so now the part of my lips that were inside my mouth are on the outside, so like all here is kind of like wrinkly, you know, like that bit is inside your mouth. So now it feels like my lips are really dried and all shriveled up, but it's actually just like the inside of my mouth. So I'm guessing that will go away, I don't know, or like I'll get used to it and I'm sure it'll just become like normal skin because it's like stretched out now. Oh my god, as well, I was really struggling to like keep my mouth closed when I was eating, so my eating was like really loud, and then I've been like dribbling water everywhere when I've been drinking, because my drink bottle has like a little, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm just worried. I don't want to ruin my lips. I don't know if I talked about it yesterday, but I also talked to them about getting my chin filler done, because like these lines there. I just don't really like them. I feel like it really like brings out my chin and just doesn't look good. And I talked to them about that and they were like, yeah, you know, like you can get filler to fill it in. It wouldn't be anti-wrinkle. They were like, it's just your face structure really. So like they're like, you can do it. It's not really something that I would recommend doing on your first time. So I didn't get it done. And if it's filler, they said probably like 1 mil on each side. So that's going to be really expensive, obviously. So who knows if I will get that done one day or not. They said, they were like, it's not that noticeable. People have told me it's not even that noticeable. I notice it. I think it looks ugly, but apparently no one else does. So my cat is just running around the room like crazy, knocking everything over. So yeah, I didn't get that done because it's not even like the main reason that I went there. It's just kind of something I thought of on the car, and I just wanted to find out if there was, you know, something they could do about it. So there it is. I guess I could do it one day if I wanted, but they were like it's just your face, you know. So yeah, I guess I'll decide one day if I want to get that done or not. And I'm so excited for the Botox to kick in. Oh my god, I have to show you this. So they were like clench your jaw and they were like feeling it and they were like, whoa, your left side is way bigger than the other one. And I can literally show you, you'll be able to see right here how big the muscle is because I clench so much. And because I chew on this side, this one's really big. I'll show you. How bad is that? So yeah, they said, especially because this one is so big and strong, like they had to use a lot of Botox. So I cannot wait. So it takes 2 weeks for that to kick in, and then they said my lips will be like normal at 2 weeks as well. So I just can't wait for everything to kick in. I wonder if how my eyebrow lift's gonna look. Like I think it looks different on everyone just because of the way it works with the Botox. So I'm so excited. I have a high pain tolerance, and it did hurt for me. So if you're someone who's really not good with pain, I'm not sure how good you will be. That being said though, numbing also doesn't work very well in my family. So it's kind of hard to say, you know, if it will hurt for you or not. But I'm just going to say it will hurt. But if it's something you really want to do, it's going to be worth it and it's bearable. So don't go when you have your period though. Apparently that makes it way, way, way worse. I was watching Lily Brown's video on that. Don't go when you have your period. But yeah, I'm so glad I did it. I love my lips now, even though I think I look like a completely different person. And I feel like it's kind of accentuated like this part of my mouth. So that's the only thing. So I'm hoping like that goes down. But apart from that, I actually love them. This part of my lip is so much bigger. I'm just waiting for them to send me the before and after photo because I really want to see, because I can't even remember my lips beforehand now. So happy with it. So glad I got it done. So if you've been thinking about it for a really long time, just what I would recommend is going on Instagram, looking at all of their photos, looking at all their before and afters, and then all of their reviews as well. That's what I did. And it was just a girl from work who told me about this place. So I'm really glad I went there. They were really good. They didn't pressure me into anything. They really like talked to me properly about everything I wanted to get. So yeah, I'm really happy with them. Okay, so I started editing and I looked at my video from yesterday versus the video from afterwards when I got them done, and today they look so different. I look like an actual clown, I think. I think it's pretty much because of this bit, because I look really swollen like here. So funny how I can't even remember what they looked like before. They look literally so different, but oh well, I love it. I just looked at I'll show you, I looked at the before and after that they sent me as well. It looks so different to how they look right now. I'll show you that, and I realized I didn't actually talk about the pricing yet. So it actually was pretty expensive. I spent a bit more than I was expecting. So that is the before and after. So that's like a lot more subtle than it looks right now, obviously. And they said even that's a bit swollen, so I think I'll definitely get more, but it definitely just really enhanced my lips. The other problem with my lips is the border, the pigment in the border of my lips. Some of it's like missing just because of my natural lips, so that makes them look smaller as well. So I could like get lip liner tattoo if I wanted. I looked it up and it was really expensive though, so I'm not sure if I'd get it one day. Anyway, the cost. So I was originally planning to spend $450 on my lips, that's the thin filler, and then like a little bit for anti-wrinkle injections. It just said starting $80, so I was like, okay, like, you know, probably won't be that expensive. Well, they said for what I want that I should get the medium filler. They said, unless you want the thin filler, it's more pouty. And I was like, well, no, I don't want my lips to be pouty. So I got the medium. They said it would hold more, to have more shape, and it would actually last longer as well. So I got the medium. So that was $600, so an extra $150 to get the thicker filler. Then they quoted $180 for my eyebrow lift, and I was like, you know what, like, that's not that bad. And they were like, okay, you masseters. They were like, you know, we need to use the highest dose of Botox on them. It's a lot of Botox, especially because yours is so strong. Like, we need to use a bit more on that side. So they quoted $450, and I was like, yikes, I really wasn't expecting to spend that much. But I was like, you know what, like, I do get so much pain from my jaw. Sometimes my pain's so bad that my jaw just fully like cracks, and I can't, sometimes, like, there's one time where I couldn't open my mouth to eat because I was in so much pain. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna get them done. And you know, my face is like a bit square from those muscles, and she was like, honestly, it's the best thing you'll ever do. So I was like, you know what, whatever, I'm here, I may as well just get it, I've got the money. So I got that as well. And the more Botox you get, like, the cheaper the base rate becomes, or like the more of a discount you get essentially. So altogether, it said on the receipt that I got a $300 discount on the amount of like units of Botox I purchased. So the eyebrows probably ended up only being like 120 because I got more off, I don't know, but I purchased a lot of units. So altogether I paid $1,100, which was a lot, like twice what I was expecting to pay. But I just thought, I'm there, I may as well do it. The like only like downside is, so lips, you know, you might get them done another 3 months again, and then like the more times you get them, it's, you know, they last longer, just depending on your body, how much your like body metabolizes them. But Botox, she's like, you need to get that every 3 months. So I'm not sure it'd be worth it, but she did say some people's masseters last 6 months. So yeah, I'll just really have to decide whether it's worth it or not. If my masseter lasts a bit longer, then, you know, paying, if I love my eyebrow lift, maybe $200 every 3 months, that's not that bad. But if I need to be getting $600 every 3 months is a bit much to keep getting. So I don't know, I'll see how everything works out in 2 weeks, and then I guess, you know, when it starts wearing off, I'll decide whether, you know, it's worth the money or not. I'll let you guys know as well, like, what I think. So yeah, it was very expensive. So if you're having a lot of things done, just be wary. You know, it can get expensive. You might, for the effect you want, you might be paying more than you expected, than you know, thought you might when you look at their prices on the website. So just take into consideration, if you're not sure what you want, I would definitely go in with like a lot of spare money that you're like happy to spend, or, you know, even set yourself a limit that you don't want to spend over, and decide, you know, what things are most important to you if you want like multiple different things done, and just decide on the day what works. Because she was even saying, I was kind of like, oh, tossing it up, and she was like, oh, you know, I could just even do like a bit less in your eyebrow, blah blah. And I was just like, it's not worth it. Like, do what you need to do. I'm here, like, I'll just pay for it all. That's fine. So yeah, that's definitely something to take into consideration. If it's something that you're kind of thinking about, but you don't think you really need it, and you don't think you want to keep paying the money for it, maybe don't get it, you know, because you never get it, you never know if you miss it or not. But for me, these are things that I've definitely really wanted, so I thought it was worth it to give it a try. So I'm going to end the video there, guys. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.